Welcome back to the Fight for Liberty podcast. I am your host, JJ, and I will be co-hosting this week's episode alongside my wonderful co-host, Alfie. How's it going,
Hey.
Alfie?
It's going well. Just
Good to hear.
hanging in there. How about yourself?
Same sort of deal, just living life one day at a time. Let's see. We did confirm this is episode 19 of the Fight for Liberty podcast. So
Yes.
Next week will be our 20th episode. Thank you everybody who's viewed all 20 or all 19. I don't think we missed last week, so we're on par or on schedule. I can't remember. As normal, we're streaming this on Twitch. So go view it on there if you want to see it early. And then it is as normal also. It will be on YouTube and Spotify. We are recording this on a Saturday. It will be available on the Sunday. Anything you'd like to add to that, Alfie, before we get into it?
Oh, happy Pi Day, everyone. Want to throw that in there.
Happy Pi Day. Pi like IE? PIE?
Yeah. Well, it's... Well, I mean, because 3.14, but also, pi. Like, people get pi on this day because Pi Day.
Because pie's good. Yes, happy Pi Day to everybody. Everybody watching live. If you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify, you're out of luck. You missed. You don't get a happy Pi Day
opportunity.
Should have watched us live. That's on you. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? Up first here. This comes from Forbes.com. Headline reads, Future negotiating with Iran for oil access through Strait, as U.S. still blocked, report says. France and Italy have reportedly opened talks with Iranian officials in hopes of negotiating a deal to allow the vessels through the Strait of Hormuz after a weeks-long standstill in the shipping lane that has wreaked chaos on global energy markets. Here's a photo I'm going to show them on screen for our YouTube viewers. Who is this? This is French president and Italy's prime minister. This is them meeting and shaking hands. Show that just for context.
Here are some prime minister. Oh, sorry.
What? No, go ahead.
I thought the prime minister of Italy was a woman. Maybe it's the president and they made a mistake.
Maybe. This is Italy's prime minister is Giuseppe Conte. That is a good question, though. Yeah, let me know. Actually, we need to figure this out.
Conte.
We value accuracy here.
He's a member of the Chamber Duties of Italy. I think he was a former prime minister. I think. Hold on.
Oh. Then why is it showing it on the Modern? Article was published yesterday. Why are they doing that?
Yeah, he was prime minister 2018 to 2021.
Okay, disregard that photo. That was completely pointless. Thanks, Forbes.
Put that there?
Yeah, I don't know. Thanks, Forbes. Okay, here I'm kind of questioning the rest of this article, but we'll see. It's probably mostly accurate. It's probably just a weird image. So here are the key facts on the situation, because that's how it's broken down. The two nations, both of which have seen spikes in the prices of gas, are looking to open talks with Tehran, unnamed officials told the Financial Times. Another key fact, Iran has threatened to, quote, set fire, end quote, to any ships going through Hormuz without its permission, and as a result, the channel through which more than 20% of the daily oil demand flows, has been at a virtual standstill. Another key fact: Mojtaba Kamerni. Alfie Little, you got any insight on that pronunciation?
Mojtaba Kamini.
Khamenei.
I don't know.
That guy, who was named as Iran's new supreme leader after his father was killed in a U.S. airstrike, said in a message on Thursday that he would keep blocking the strait. So he's not planning on backing down against. I think the two main contenders are just Italy and France right now, if I'm not mistaken, of that strait. Let's see here. Warships from Italy, France, and Greece stationed in the Red Sea are not prepared to escort ships through the strait, FT reported, Financial Times. And the U.S. military, who also turned down a series of requests to escort oil tankers through the passage. The ability to disrupt the oil market is one of Iran's most valuable pieces of leverage in the ongoing conflict, which so far does not directly involve France or Italy. And it's unclear how willing the country will be to negotiate with the nations. Fuel prices have risen in France about 15 cents per liter on average, or 57 cents per gallon since the conflict began, and about 34 cents per gallon in Italy. Must be nice. I may have completely misunderstood. It's 57% raised, not 57% total.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone up 57%. I thought it hit. I thought it meant it hit 57 cents per gallon total.
Oh,
I was like, wow,
lovely.
I know.
but even like in my area, like it's gone up like $2, $2 a gallon.
Yeah, it says on average in the United States, it's gone up 65 cents.
Wow. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, not good at all. It says the ongoing conflict in Iran has impacted the global oil supply in multiple ways. Lost my spot. As the Strait of Hormuz connects the Gulf with the Arabian Sea, about 20 million barrels of oil passed through the Strait of Hormuz every day last year, the equivalent of about 1 day of U.S. oil use. In addition to blocking the passage, retaliatory strikes by Iran forced the pause of production at refineries in Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and Qatar, Iran. Iran, which produces less than 5% of the world's oil each year, also had refiners damaged. Brent, the international oil benchmark, has surged to more than $100 per barrel on several occasions since the conflict began. The international agency said its member nations will release 400 million barrels of oil from emergency reserves to combat supply disruptions, the largest reserve release in history. On Thursday, the U.S. said it was pausing its sanctions on Russian oil to allow the purchase of oil already stranded at sea. It is considering temporarily waiving the Jones Act, a shipping law, to allow more ships to deliver at U.S. ports. The White House earlier this week promised the rise in gas prices would be temporary, with Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt vowing, quote, Americans will see oil and gas prices drop rapidly, potentially even lower than they were, end quote, before the attack on Iran. Trump on Thursday, however, shifted the emphasis away from keeping gas prices low, highlighting that the U.S. makes, quote, a lot of money when oil prices go up. What are your thoughts on this situation, Alfie?
I think that this is really bad.
What part?
Well, one, the entire thing, but just the cost of everything, prices going up affects literally everything. The I don't know, the situation's getting worse and worse, and I think the way that this was carried out, and just like the aftermath of it, was really bad. I mean, like on last week's, we talked about this last week, right?
I think so. Maybe week before last. Either the episode 17 or episode 18. I do not recall.
Yeah. But when that happened, I was pretty supportive of it. But now it's just like I feel like it's just kind of like a chain reaction. Just like things are just getting worse and worse. I was hoping it would be kind of like a Maduro thing, like it's kind of just like a one and done kind of thing, and that's hard to do. I guess I should have had that in mind. That's hard to do with just such a powerful country.
Or referring to Iran as the power, or
Yeah,
Iran. Okay.
I mean, it's definitely a country with a lot of significant power. Not just a brutal dictatorship, but it's got quite the military.
True. I don't.
A lot of influence.
I believe we talked about this when we talked about it. When we talked about Iran in general. Do you stand firm with? I don't remember exactly what you said, but with what you said previously, or do you think we're moving closer and closer to an actual war? Or do you stand? What's your thoughts on the tensions, the conflict in general, all of it? Do you think it'll come to a head via a war, or what are you thinking?
It's hard. It's hard to say, but I do think that there's a chance that this will just get worse, and it could be like a full blown war. I'm hoping not, but and not just a war between us and Iran, but like NATO, and maybe if Iran has any friends in the ring, but
China.
I don't know about China. China's kind of doing their own thing. They making a lot of threats with Taiwan, but they never do anything. But I think we really got ourselves in a mess, and kind of just the entire Middle East, like how that's gone. I think I heard like Lebanon is now. It's just kind of like just a lot of conflict spreading all over the. Huh?
Yeah, it is. It's definitely picking up.
Yeah, yeah, it's just, and I don't want to see American service members dead. Obviously, the Iranian people, but we're American, and we don't want to see people being sent over to fight. I think
we've lost around 12 to 18 American troops.
Yeah, that's pretty low compared to like the casualties of past wars, but it could escalate into something worse.
Well, it's not a war. I don't think it's
not officially.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm just saying it could evolve into something really bad, which is what I'm kind of worried about. But
it's already far worse than the Maduro thing.
Oh yeah, the Maduro thing. It was like just like what, like a one day news. Yeah, one and done. You just heard about it, and that was kind of. Now there's a lot of fury.
Yes.
And there are Persian people who are celebrating that we went after the head of the Iranian government. However, there's still a good chunk of people that were loyal to the radical Islamic regime. So this could foil into a civil war, but
True.
that would look ugly and very bloody.
North Korea. Have you seen North Korea's statements?
No, I
Kim
haven't.
Jong-un.
The only thing I've seen are just memes talking about North Korea not being involved.
Kim Jong-un genuinely. This is. I'm seeing this from multiple different news stations. He did make a statement that if Iran requests, he will supply missiles in a conflict.
Nuclear missiles, or
He didn't clarify. He said if Iran suggests or requests, we will supply missiles against Israel. So
Wow.
I'm seeing that from multiple sources. If that is incorrect, then I'm just getting bamboozled from multiple different sources. But
I think they helped.
one of them is even one of them is even the Korean Times, the North Korean propaganda site itself.
Wait, what?
One of the sources for the statement is the Korean Times, which is like their news network. So I made a propaganda joke.
Wait, but that's crazy. There is a website called North Korea Times.
Yeah, that's the one I'm getting this from.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. It's like
I thought you said just Korea Times. That could be South Korea.
But there's
No,
both.
Both.
I found the Korean Times. Why is it? Wait. I wonder if this is owned by the New York Times because it's the same font. I gotta show the viewers this. Hold on. The Korean Times or the Korea Times. Huh. Learn something new every day. If we have any North Korean viewers, do you yeah, we don't. yeah. We do not have any North Korean.
It's Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, it's Kim Jong-un himself.
He's watching the stream right now, live.
Yeah. Okay, we've gotten kind of off topic. Anything else we want to say on the regard to the strait being opened or not being opened, being locked down, and France and Italy and the U.S.'s involvement?
I wonder how Trump, and I guess just the entirety of America, is gonna look at France and Italy for doing this.
How do you look at France and Italy? What's your view on it?
I mean, I don't hate them for I don't think anyone should hate them, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not like, yes. I wouldn't be upset just because this is affecting everybody. And, you know, if they want to negotiate to get some oil or to help their economy, then I don't really see a big reason to be upset with them, especially considering they didn't have any part in the military strikes.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Some people could kind of see it as like backstabbing, but
backstabbing the U.S.
Yeah,
I see. That's fair. That's a fair.
I don't see that. I'm just saying some people.
I'm saying that's I'm not saying that that's a fair statement. I'm saying that that's fair for you to observe. Because
Yeah.
I think that's very reasonable that people could view it that way. Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Sneak some oil to us.
Hopefully, yeah, they're passing it through Mexico or something. I just hope it doesn't escalate. I mean, I hope we just don't. I just hope we don't see a full blown war. I hope the conflict solves itself. Oops, pardon that. Solves itself. I said some audio play on that by accident.
Okay.
I hope that the conflict doesn't increase. You know, I just hope it stays peaceful as it can. Obviously, it's not peaceful currently, but hope we get it figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's our write in your opinions on the situation or what you'd like to see or anything along those lines, anything relating to this at all. Write in, comment, email.
Yeah, I feel
both.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
I feel like just so much is changing. Like I just feel like it like almost like a new thing every day or two about this.
It's definitely escalating quickly.
Yeah. So I kind of hope we don't have to talk about this next week, but it might be so in our face that we kind of have to. But
the conflict. Just in
well,
general.
yeah, with Iran. Yeah.
No, yeah. We honestly, I mean, I think it's not unreasonable to say that we might be, but we don't want to just talk about the same thing 3 weeks in a row. If it escalates significantly, we will update you. But if it's, we're not going to talk about it just for the sake of talking about it.
Yeah, it's. I feel like it would just be like us being kind of forced to, but simultaneously wanting to inform you guys on the world.
Yeah, but being forced to talk about that specific aspect of the world due to the, I don't want to say popularity, but like the mainstream, how mainstream it is, and how
prevalent it's become.
Yeah, how volatile it is right now.
Yeah, very volatile.
Yeah,
changing every 2 seconds. Or
yeah, every time you look at
when it happened, it happened the 28th. So it's been about 2 weeks, and it feels like so much has happened in 2 weeks.
It's been headline news consistently for 2 weeks.
Yeah, the Earth is just boiling, just on fire.
Hopefully, no world wars. That's what we want to avoid. If North Korea gets involved, though, that would be a step in the wrong direction. If they get involved with hostility.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yep.
Hopefully, everything starts to ease.
Yeah, starts to simmer a little bit.
Yeah.
So, all right. Next article. This comes from Fox News. This will be a little bit of a switch from. Oh no, it is overseas, but this will be a little bit of a switch from Middle Eastern. Headline reads: Protesters torch Communist Party HQ in Cuba. Video appears to capture gunfire. We're gonna play the video for you. I'm gonna play it without any audio. So if you want to watch audio, go. It's on Fox News, foxnews.com. You can probably find it just by looking it up, but I'm just kind of nervous about copyright, all that kind of stuff. So there's not going to be any audio, but we are going to play the video. I'm going to start playing that in 3, 2, 1. It appears to be a big old fire. A bunch of guys standing around it, burning stuff. Oh, they're dragging like torches, like big torches towards the building. They're dancing. Oh, they're throwing it into the building. The building's on fire now. Oh, man. Oh, they're cheering. Oh, they're throwing more fire into the window. They're all outside. They're kind of looking at the building right now. The fire Oh, somebody's on the ground. Oh, they're waving. I can't tell if that guy's. Is that guy hurt? I can't tell what's happening. He's on the ground for some reason. Fire's just burning away, huh? Oh, they're carrying him away. Goodness.
Yeah.
Did he get shot? What happened?
I don't know. I have to see that again.
Yeah, here, let's play that back real quick. I'm just gonna skip to right when, because he was. Oops. Oh, I lost a spot. What the? Oh, it's playing some random video. Just a second.
Wait, is that a guy or? I'll zoom in. Oh yeah, I think a guy just fell over.
Yeah, I should figure out why he fell. Try this again. There we go. Okay, I'm pulling the video back up.
They shoot him?
I'm gonna have the audio on, but it's low, so I can listen for gunshots.
It's kind of hard to
there.
They're panning the camera.
Yeah, the cameraman needs a new job. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it cuts over, he's up, and then cut back. Smoke detector's going crazy. They're all clapping. Panned over, he's still up. Oh! Oh, yeah, he got shot. Okay. Yeah, he fell. There was a gunshot right before he fell because he got shot.
Who was he then? Maybe the video.
Just a protester.
Who shot him now? The communists?
It's a good question. Maybe it'll talk about it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Just based purely off footage before we get into the article. Anything you want to say? Or you want to just get into the article and then say everything at the end?
I hope the people of Cuba are rebelling against the socialist totalitarian regime. I don't know how bad they are now, but definitely under Castro they were awful, and they're probably still pretty bad. But I think it was about time that the people rose up.
Okay. Let's see what this article talks about. Oh, the state media, by the way, denied that shots were fired.
Interesting.
Yeah. When? Not an expert, but I'm pretty sure those were some shots that I heard being fired.
No, it's just a firework. And the guy just had a seizure or a heart attack.
He stubbed his toe in the corner of the curb. Fell.
So bad he fell over unconscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, not to make light of that, but
no, we're mocking the state media. No gunshot were fired. Nobody was shot. Well, yeah. Okay, let's see. It says, I'm just going to get into the article. Obviously, some of this is going to be describing what you just saw if you're watching this on YouTube. Or actually, I think the Spotify version of the podcast will have a video version as well. Yeah. Either way,
it should.
You just saw the footage. We will now be talking about the article that the footage was alongside. Protesters attacked a Communist Party headquarters in Cuba overnight, ransacking the building and attempting to set it on fire. And video appeared to capture gunfire and a man on the ground outside, according to footage obtained by Fox News Digital. Cuba's state later denied that anybody had been struck by police gunfire and announced 5 arrests. There's way more than 5 dudes there. I wonder where the other ones went. They just vanished.
Scattered.
Yeah. Dramatic footage shows a large crowd gathered outside the building in the city of Moron as a fire burns in the
Sorry. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
Okay. Please correct me.
Moron. Probably like, I don't know. Hold on.
Like, I mean, I don't know how else. I'm just doing my American job here, all right? Got me some slack, Cubans.
I think it's like Moron.
Moron. That's okay. Let's call it Moron instead of moron.
Moron. I'm sorry. All right.
Draws a large crowd outside the building in the city of Moran as a fire burns in the street and protesters throw burning objects at the building. Protesters can be heard chanting Libertad, Libertad, which is Spanish for freedom, freedom.
I read that
Moments
as
before-
Libcard.
Moments before gunfire rings out in the video. A young man appears to collapse as others nearby scream in Spanish. I thought they were just normal screaming. I didn't hear any Spanish words in them. Somebody says they shot him. They're shooting. They said they wouldn't shoot, but they shot him. The video then shows people carrying the injured man away. In another video obtained by Fox News Digital, large crowds can march through Moran's unlit streets before unrest spread to the Communist Party headquarters. Moran is located on Cuba's northern coast, about 250 miles east of the capital of Havana, near the tourist resort of Cayo Coco. The image circulating shows the scene of the protest, but it's important for the public to know the truth. No one was injured by gunfire, end quote. State media outlet Vanguardia de Cuba said on X. Okay, so they didn't deny that there was gunfire. They denied that nobody was injured by it. Or they said that nobody was injured by it. That is a little bit more believable, even though the footage of the dude fell. Quote, media manipulation seeks to sow fear and confusion among our people. Let's not fall for provocations. That was, again, a quote of the media outlet, state media outlet. State media said police had detained 5 people and that a, quote, drunken participant fell and was being treated for injuries at a hospital. Oh, he's just a little tipsy. Over the past week, several small groups of residents across Havana have banged pots in protest against extended blackouts. Cuba has faced rolling blackouts, food shortages, and renewed protests tied to the island's worsening energy and economic crisis. A recent nationwide blackout was triggered by a failure at the Antonio Guterres Thermoelectric power plant and the island's large power station, cutting electricity across much of the country, according to the state media. The crisis had been compounded by fuel shortages after the Trump administration moved the curtail of oil shipments to the island, particularly from Venezuela, one of Cuba's main suppliers. Cuba officials say U.S. sanctions have worsened the country's economic difficulties, while repeated power plant failures and an aging electrical grid have left millions facing prolonged blackouts that have fueled growing public frustration and protests. Quote, what initially began peacefully and after an exchange with local authorities turned into acts of vandalism against the headquarters of the Municipal Party Committee, the state-run newspaper reported. Quote, a smaller group of people stoned the entrance of the building and started a fire in the street with furniture from the reception area. Vandals also targeted several other state-run establishments in the area, including a pharmacy and a government market, the report said. On Friday, the president said he was holding talks with the U.S. government, marking the first time in the Caribbean history the Caribbean country has confirmed widespread speculation about discussions with the Trump administration. The president also said that no petroleum shipments have arrived in Cuba in the past 3 months and blamed a U.S. energy blockage for that. He said that the island is running on a mixture of natural gas, solar power, and thermoelectric plants. Interesting. That's the end of that article. Anything what's your take on this obviously with the information from the footage, not just the footage.
On the situation, study.
Yes, the situation in general, but specifically with the details that the state provided for you, and just overall, like, what are you thinking after that article?
I think it's possible that some details may be exaggerated or skewed in the footage, but I think they will grab at straws when the people are tired of the government. I'm curious to see what the aftermath of this would look like, or just
Let me see if I can find
what
it.
what's gonna like follow up with this, just because this article is about 3 hours old, and
wow.
like other, yeah. So Cuban, here, hold on. Cuban news. Not just this was just the first article I found at the top, but there are some articles with this specifically, the protests. The oldest one is 10 hours old.
Okay.
Newest ones are like 1 hour old.
It's all that same
Pretty
video.
crazy.
It looks like that video's just been circulating.
Yeah. So this is pretty new. I don't know if this will be like a big thing, but I do like to see the people angry at the evil government of Cuba.
It was actually I see an article from 17 hours ago.
On the video? Or with the video? Or just
no
about
video,
Cuba?
just about it in general. It was actually in Cuba. It's a Cuban news network. So this happened yesterday sometime. I see a few from yesterday. Oh, there's actually a different angle on some images here on this one. Let me wait, where did that go? What's that?
I do see some from a day ago, but I don't, or just some of them talking about.
It's new though, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's actually been quite a bit in the news about them in like the past few weeks, because I am seeing articles, but like this is pretty new.
It is. I think that footage just was dropped in like a couple hours ago, but the event actually happened yesterday. But the actual video of it was just a few hours ago. So fresh for all you viewers. We're reporting on this
when this happened, because it looks like nighttime, or maybe in the morning, early morning. And Cuba's like 3 hours ahead of you and I, or you and me.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
So maybe it happened yesterday night.
Yeah,
but still, that's
still fresh.
Yeah,
we're on top of it for those of you watching live.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything else you would like to say?
I hope we don't get ourselves in another really bad situation. But I mean, not that we're like super involved yet, but
true. Yeah, till yet. Give it a second. We'll get Cuba's president as well.
Yeah. I think I hope that this, is purely in the hands of the Cuban people. to uplift or to totally get rid of the abuse that's gone on in the Cuban government since the 60s.
Yeah. True.
And I hope to see better governments overall. What about you? Any thoughts you want to share?
Yeah, I mean, I hope that it cleans up, gets the Cuban people being treated a bit better, and just overall gets more peaceful over there. I'm very curious what the rumored talks with the U.S. will look like, or what those will entail, because it sounds like those are indeed upcoming, like fully confirmed.
Yeah.
So we'll see if the U.S. actually does get involved firsthand, or just sends resources, or what. I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll talk about that next week if it happens between now and then.
Yeah, we might have quite a bit to talk about next week.
Yeah, it will be. Maybe we'll do a bit of a longer episode next week for the 20th special.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled for that, because next episode will be our 20th.
Yes.
But other than that, yeah, I'm just hoping for peace, because clearly they're lacking that over there. With the riots,
a lot of unrest.
Lots of unrest. Yeah, lots of unrest everywhere. There's just tension growing worldwide right now. It's madness, but hopefully it all works out. Yeah, that's what I gotta say. Anything else that you would like to add to that, or add to the article in general?
No, I think that I'm keeping my eyes peeled for whatever happens with both Iran and now Cuba is kind of catching my attention.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to keep tabs on both and see how both of those end up circulating. What is this? Yep. And yeah, I mean, I think that's, let's see, where are we at? 42 minutes is probably a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Anything we need to say in regard for next week?
I don't think so. I think we're pretty good.
All right. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, the links to everything will be in the description on YouTube and Spotify. See you next week, unless we miss next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The fight for liberty.